Good day, students. Welcome to the class Basic Science, and we are going to finish our lecture or class on the characteristics of living things. So we're going to start with the competition. Yes, competition. Competition is the struggle. So the keyword you have to take note when we want to define competition is the what? It's the struggle. It's saying you are competing. What are we competing over? So that's the struggle for limited resources, because the resources that are available for living things to share are limited, and that is why they start to what? Compete. Let me take you to the major resources or major resource that organisms or living things fight over, and that is the what? That is the food. That is the food. They can also compete for other things, but they compete majorly for the food. So when organisms compete a lot and the competition is not well checked, it can lead to the one living thing eating another living thing, and that is what is called cannibalism. So let's go to adaptation. Adaptation. So the key word for adaptation is coping. Is what? Is coping. So it's defined as the ability to cope with changes. Ability to cope with what? The changes. So something will have come before a living thing starts to adapt, and that is competition. So let me give you the charts of this. So we have the limited resources. Limited resources. That is limited resource. For example, we have the food. It's going to lead to what? One living thing fighting with another living thing. So it's going to lead to competition. It's going to lead to competition, and when they compete, the fight over for the food is going to lead to adaptation. It's going to lead to adaptation. That is, you will now see each living thing trying to cope with what it has with the changes in the environment. So let me give you an example. So various living things have what they used to adapt. What they used to adapt. For example, we have structures or adaptive features for protection. Structures for protection. For example, you have the horns. The horns in the sheep or the cow or the goats. They use that to what? To protect themselves. We have the claws. We have the claws. What organism or what living thing has the claws? Yes, I'm sure you know we have for example, we have the cat, it has the claws. We have the dog, it has the claws. We have the lion, it has the claws. So the claws are used to protect the living things from those that are coming to eat it, or those that are coming to kill that particular living things. So thank you. We are going to continue from in the next class. Goodbye.